Hey, how's it going, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show video. It's an Oakland A's franchise today. This is episode 8. It is the summer of 2021, and the Oakland A's, your Oakland A's, or our Oakland A's, are killing it. We're 62-41. We're at the trade deadline. We're not going to make any more moves now. I kind of like how our lineup is. It's not overly powerful, but it's deep. There's a lot of really solid hitters. Even like Meadows is in 255, has 13 bombs. Conforto is in 291, 306 for Braun, 311 for Billings. And he's a defensive guy, but he's a 98 overall. Good lord, and he's 23. Greg Bird has 24 bombs, 26 for Gallo. Villarreal's in 293, but he does walk a lot. His on-base percentage is 367, and Billy Burns leading off has just been a staple of our team for years. Pitching-wise, Chris Sale, Julio Teheran, Noah Syndergaard, Skaggs, and Nathan Eovaldi. Finnegan's in the bullpen as a long man. Our bullpen's not we don't have superstars in our bullpen, but we got a lot of really good relievers, and that's leading us to win the division right now, or lead the division by 7 games. So we're gonna just finish up this season. Hope we can do well in the playoffs, like you said. I've said before in prior videos. We will only play elimination games if it's Game 4, Game 5 in the Division Series, or Game 6 or Game 7 in the World Series or the Championship Series. We want to try to make this as much without human involvement as possible. That way we can see how well of a team we build. It's easy just to go into every game. You can win them all, but we want to see how well of an actual team we built. So now the playoffs for the minor leagues are about to start. Let's check to see how we're doing right now with our major league team. We're 5 up on the division still, and the Mariners are out of the wild card, so it's division or bust, it looks like, for us. Eovaldi seems to be pitching better recently. Syndergaard, Skaggs are kind of struggling. Sales, Chris Sale, he's amazing. Roster's expanded, so there's some extra people here. Man, our lineup, Joey Gallo's at 32 home runs, way better than what we had with Machado. I'm glad we made that trade. And we just swept Seattle. That was huge because I believe they were behind us in the division. It looks like we're going to win the division. Just double check real quick. Yeah, we got the division. It's already been clinched. We are the American League West champions. Finished with 93 wins, our best year, and it's actually a contract year for us as a GM, but job security is high. We're going to keep our job here. As you can tell, based recently, we've just been trending upwards, except for last year was a down year, but we came up this year. Now let's check to see how we did overall as a team of stats before we go on to the playoffs. We want to look real quick at hits. Ryan Braun led the team in hits. I wasn't sure if we were going to keep him or not. If you saw last video, we gave him a qualifying offer. Hope he signed with someone else. He signed with us for $17 million. Didn't want to pay him that, but he hit 28 home runs with a 307 average and 21 stolen bases. Led the team in hits. Villarreal, 22-year-old very good player. Conforto had a really solid year. Bird. Let's look at home runs real quick. So Greg Bird, Joey Gallo, those two guys, left-handed power right there. Braun hit 28. Conforto with 25. Meadows, a young guy, 23 years old, hit 25 home runs, and he batted 250. So, the average isn't great, but he slugs well, which makes up for that. Billings, the shortstop, did hit 15 home runs with 24 stolen bases, hit 291. But with his defense, his WAR is probably pretty high at 6.54 because it's all that defense. You look at right there, his react, fielding, and arm are amazing. Stolen bases real quick, who led our team? Probably Billy Burns. I go by it. I don't think I have yet. Here's stolen base percentage. Where is stolen bases? And there it is. Billings led our team though in WAR. Like I said before, defense helps with WAR. And then there's Gallo second, Bird, Conforto. Pitching wise, our best pitchers were probably, if we're gonna just go by WAR, would probably be Sale, the ace. And it was. And Teheran, Eovaldi as our number 5. Syndergaard, Finnegan, and Skaggs. Actually, Finnegan's our long man. But he did have an ERA south of 4, and Skaggs is right over 4. So now we're in the... let's check awards real quick, then we'll go into the playoffs. We got Gold Glove, and that was it. MVP's Miguel Cabrera, and Anthony Rizzo hit 54 dingers. Edwin Escobar won the Cy Young. The way this works in Cy Young in this game, it's who leads the league in wins. Because of 3.74 ERA, but he led the league in wins. Michael Brantley and Schwarber won the batting titles. Reliever of the year was a guy who had a save. Didn't even have a save, had a strikeout. That's odd. Doolittle in National League. Rookie of the year, he's a 25-year-old rookie. 89 overall, jeez, though. And Aaron Church is 26-year-old. Not really young guys. All right, now let's go into the Playoffs. We are playing the New York Yankees. Chris Sale versus Severino in Game 1, and we get that giant L. Win Game 2. Game 3 is a win. So I'm going to sim this. If we need to play Game 5, we'll play Game 5. We got Skaggs versus Severino. Should we move up? We're going to let Skaggs pitch, and then we'll use our Game 1, our number 1 starter in this game. I'm hoping if we can win, we'll have our rotation set up for the next round. We win. We moved on. How did we? Let's see who played well in that game, or who pitched well for us. If it was just Skaggs, a complete Game 6 hitter, 7 Ks. Wow. And for our team, Villarreal and Conforto hit home runs. So we are now in the American League Championship Series facing the Cleveland Indians, who won how many games in the regular season? Same record as us, 93 wins. We want to make sure our rotation's set. We'll have Evaldi go Game 1. It's a 7-game series. That's probably going to be fine. And he loses Game 1, but not really. He didn't pitch that bad. Game 2 is it's not looking good. Not looking good. Interesting. We'll play this, but what we'll do when we play it, because I don't want you guys to see we go through the whole game. We will what we'll do, we're gonna have, you know what? Well, he pitched well last game. Could I have Chris Sale pitch Game 7 then? Or should we have Chris Sale pitch Game 6? And then have Teran pitch 7? And then Syndergaard. We're going to have Chris Sale pitch. If we're going to lose with our stars. And we're going to do, just to make this go a little faster for you guys, we're not going to play the whole entire game because, one, I don't want to do the whole game because it's relatively easy if you play the whole game. We're going to just sim the first 6 innings or so, and then we'll jump in then. Or if we're winning easily, we'll just finish the game, move on with it. Not waste your time if we have a big win or whatnot. But it's an important game, I know that for sure. Game 6. Didn't expect we will be here. We were down 3-0, and now it's a 3-2 series. Oakland should be pretty pumped. So let's see. Well, like I said, let's go to the 6th inning. See how we're doing. We're down 2-1. You know, I'm gonna take a chance and just fast forward a half inning, and then we'll go to us batting. And it did not hurt us. All right, we're batting now. Let's warm up a couple guys in our bullpen. We're going to warm up Strickland and Keeler. We got some hard throwers out there. So we got Villarreal leading off. The guy has a lot of contact, not much power. And we pop up at first pitch. Just nothing on that. Right to first base. So we definitely need to be... I think this is on All-Star difficulty, if I remember right. I think it's All-Star. Who's this now? Okay, it's Joey Gallo. It's our best power hitter. Guy does throw relatively hard, and he rips a single at the middle. So there we go. We got the tying run now on base. Now, if we get a little bit of a lead here, I might just sim the pitching so we can get away with it. But if we need a pitch, I'll definitely pitch. So we got Greg Bird. Those are 2 power guys up now. Again, we need to get some big hits here. We need to force Game 7. Take that ball. Yeah, 93. I'm not sure who exactly is pitching for them. Oh, Barrios. Okay, he's from the Twins. I remember he got traded, I think, last offseason from the Twins to the Cleveland Indians. And I chase a changeup something outside. I'm not entirely sure. That was a changeup. Not even close. Well, I don't know what I was doing. Don't ask questions. I don't have good answers. But we got a 1-1 count now. Sometimes I just hit pop-ups. That's my biggest weakness in this game. I think that's a weakness for a lot of people, is that they just tend to they move their PCI too much and they get underneath it just a little bit. But we got Billings up now, our best overall player, not the best hitter. But let's see if we can get a big hit with him. And we're a little late, but does that have enough to carry? No, it does not. We're going now to the 7th inning, and I'm going to take a chance. It might even be better. Not to even hit at the bottom of the lineup. I'm not sure. Let's fast forward a full inning. We're going to take chances because we like to live dangerously. Oh, God. We're now down 5-1. Let's just finish this half inning. Hope nothing else happened. Okay, here we go. Top of the order up. Down by 4. This is where... we're down 3-0. It's now 3-2 in the series. As I get underneath another one. And one thing I've been working on since I've gotten Ichiro in Diamond Dynasty is I start up high and react down low. Because normally I react low and move up. But sometimes I leave it down and then you get that pop-up. But if you leave it up and go down, you may not, but I don't know. Blue, that's not a strike, and you know it. That ain't a strike. Need every break I can get right now. So we rope a single to center. There we go. And I think we have Gallo up now. So we got heart of the order. We don't need to get all 4 runs this inning. Let's just get 2 this inning. That's all we're looking for. Just get 2 runs this inning. Get 2 in the 9th. Win it in the 10th. That sounds like the plan. Sounds like a good plan at least. Just make sure I don't pop it up. Is that going to stay fair? Oh, just foul. Wow. I don't know why I swung at that. That wasn't even close. But we made solid contact. Checks over at first, but I'm not going to steal. There's no reason for us to steal. One, he has 58 speed. Now, he does have 70 steal, which isn't bad, but there's no reason for us to steal and get thrown out. Of course, we could hit a double play, but I'm not too worried about that because we always just hit pop-ups. And I believe that's going to be in the bullpen. I wish our catcher would kind of just stick our leg out there and make sure he can't catch it, but there's 2 outs now. We got Bird out because Bird is the word. I feel like that's what we should do every time we hit a home run with him. Maybe put that in a little audio in. We'll see. We'll see. But we need to get a hit. We need a big-time hit. And I dropped the PCI because, of course, I did. And I'm lucky that was just a foul tip, not a pop-up to the catcher. So now we got an 0-1 pitch. Mostly fastballs they've been throwing to us. So we get the changeup. Oh, and shocking. A pop-up. At least I don't have a lot of speed guys because that's the one thing you don't want with speed guys are to hit flat balls. It's the worst thing to do because you're wasting the speed. At least we have some power guys, and sometimes those might turn into a dinger or 2. So you get a good view of San Francisco there, or Oakland, I should say. Or Oakland from San Francisco, excuse me. We're going to just fast forward this inning. Give ourselves a chance to bat. Hopefully it's only 4. So we got Billings lead off. Hopefully the season does not end tonight, but it's not looking good, boys. But let's just get 1 hit to start it off. We hit a ground ball for once, but right to... oh, it's a bad throw, and there's so much room to run with. I'll easily get to second base. Actually, no, I'm going to make it to third. I was closer than I thought, but every break we'll take. Now we got Braun up. Could be Braun's last game. He's 37. Do we want him to retire? I wouldn't mind it. And even though he had a great year, I don't know if he'll produce those numbers again next year. That being said, we are going to need a bat in the offseason. We'll have the $17 million saved, but we are going to need another power bat because he was a middle-of-the-order bat for us. So I'm not going to go. There's no reason for me to take that chance trying to score. If I was only down by 1 run, I'd definitely try it there. No runs. Doesn't matter if I get out or score there. It really doesn't. So we're not going to send him there. I don't know why I swung at that sweeping curveball. That was an awful pitch. Braun hits one up the middle. Great play by second. The Jeter throw. Can't dig it out. And back-to-back. I'm not sure. I think they're going to give him a hit on that. But Cleveland might be squeezing their gloves too tightly, having a little trouble here. They bring in Houston Street. Did not know he was still alive. Good for him. So we now have the tying runners in the on-deck circle here. So let's see if we can get a little bit of late magic with the A's as they check over to a 37-year-old Ryan Braun at first because why not? Now, he doesn't throw overly hard, but he does have a good slider. So we got to watch out for that as there's a changeup. Luckily, we were able to lay off. Now, who is on deck? Because this is Conforto, and we got Meadows, who has a lot of power. So if we can somehow get Meadows up as a tying run, he does have light tower power. Good changeup there. How hard does he? I gotta check for you guys. He goes 88 with his sinker, which is his fastball. So no matter what, we gotta be patient at the plate because it's gonna take a while for the ball to reach us. As we hit a lazy fly to left, I think that's gonna stay in play. Yes, it is. In foul ground, easy out. So now we got our power hitter up now, which the best he can do is make it a 1-run game with Meadows. The catcher's on deck, who's a defensive catcher. If he's not going to bat, we're going to probably bring in a pinch hitter and just have our backup catcher come in if we somehow extend this game into the 10th. But I'll worry about that at a future time. As Meadows gets jammed but breaks his bat and gets a hit to left. So we do have the tying run batting somehow in the 9th. And we do have the top of the order up, but we got Deal up, and like I said, he has no power. 53 power. Let's see what we got on the bench from Moore. Rosa has 64, not bad. 60. Drew Ward has 65. And I believe Richie Martin's he is okay. And then these are pitchers. No, Syndergaard might have a little bit of pop. 11. We're going to use Drew Ward, 65 power, 78 contact. Not too bad. Let's warm up another arm in our bullpen. Let's sit down. These guys, just warm up Burnett. I mean, our closer. We might as well use him if this game goes into the 10th. Now just be patient with it. That's what I got to tell myself. Be patient. He's only throwing 88, 89 miles per hour. Pop it up. Infield fly ball, automatic out. So it's now up to Billy Burns, who is not known for his power. He's a speed guy. He does have a home run in these playoffs, though. He has 42 power. Let's see if he can extend this. We do have Villarreal as our number 2 hitter. Not much power there either. But let's see if we can extend this game. Slider. This is the first one I've seen of Houston Street. I was a little out in front. Thought that was that sinker. Maybe drive into the gap or something like that. Best case for Billy Burns. I don't expect us to hit a home run with him. But, hey, crazier things have happened. His account's now 1-1. Yeah, so with these guys, when I don't have a lot of power, I don't try to hit home runs. I just try to hit the ball like a line drive. Sometimes you want to move it a little lower with these power guys, as we're now down 1-2. As I don't know why I moved it up. But if you try to hit a home run with these guys, I always feel like you just make weak contact. Like, that's what I've been working with Ichiro, because he has 0 power. But as he lines it up the middle, that's a hit. We are going to I'm not going to bother. No reason for us to send him. But the bags are juiced. The tying run is at first. Villarreal is batting. Now, he does have 74 contact, 47 power, but Burns does have some speed. They're not holding him on, so let's take an extra step. If there's something in the gap, I will probably send him. Let's see what we get. It's a ball. We got Gallo on deck, so if we could somehow work a walk with our best power hitter on deck, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting. So we got, borderline pitch. The ump gave it to Street, 1-1. I don't know how it could have gone either way. Obviously, we didn't get the benefit of the doubt, so we got a 1-1 count. Got to be a little more aggressive now. So we hit a weak ground ball to third. Bear hands it because they want to show off, and that's the pennant. We lost it in Game 6. Unfortunately, I think our bullpen failed us, or was it Chris Sale? Let's check real quick. So we did sim that part. Chris Sale, no, it was our bullpen. Womack struggled, gave up 2 runs, but Chris Sale, you want him a little more out of your A's, 6 2/3, gave up 3 runs, only 5 Ks, gave up 10 hits. So now we're in the offseason mode. We got to figure out what to do on our team. Now, I think Braun's gonna retire. Chris Sale is getting a little worse. His overall's in the upper 80s now instead of the low 90s. So we may have to look to trade him because of his salary. I don't know. We'll see. The Indians beat the Cubs in the World Series, so at least we lost to the champs. So our contract's coming to end, and you need to sign an upcoming team. The A's want to keep us, so good thing there. We are staying with them. Now let's see who retired. I don't think anyone on our team, because it would have came up on the top. So, yep. Braun did not retire. No one made the Hall of Fame. I'm probably going to just let Braun walk. His overall, his stats are just plummeting. I know he hit well last year, but we're going to let him walk. We do need to... We may have to pay him big time. $18 million a year. Or I could do... let's do let's just pay him the money. $18 million. It's going to suck, but we have to do it. Syndergaard, he wants $21 million for... He wasn't worth $21 million in 2021, but before that was by far his worst year. Let's give him like a 3-year deal, like a player option. That should get him here. So we've already spent 40 of our $60 million budget, and now we have Greg Bird. Oh my goodness, what does Greg Bird want? That's reasonable. I think we can get him, but that's $47 million. We do want to give him a tender qualifying offer. Kalia, what does he want? $6.4 million. That's probably going to be too much. Let's see what we have to do. Strickland, we're going to let Strickland walk because he's older. Kalia, we'll sign him because he is younger. Let's give him like a 2-year deal. We can give you a dirt cheap deal. We're going to have to move Chris Sale the more I think about it. Braun, we're going to let walk. Finnegan, I'm going to sign Finnegan if I can. Like a 1 year. 2-year player option. See if he'll sign that. He's a young reliever. He's 25. I do want to keep him if possible. Let's offer him arbitration, though. A little more than that, because I know he'll win it if we don't offer enough. We're going to have to use more of our prospects. So deal, let's give him a 5-year deal. That will lock him up for the remainder of his pre-free agent years. And we'll just go through the rest of these. I have to bring this down. So, yeah, we are... And the thing is, we can lose... Since we got Syndergaard, I think it was a midseason trade if I remember right, we can't offer him a qualifying offer. So if he signs with another team, we don't get any, we don't get a pick, an extra check. No, this Chet Oaks can really hit. Can't Fields. He could be a DH. He could be Braun's replacement. I think that's who we'll use for Braun. We won't have the money to get a power bat, but hopefully he can hit 280 to 300. That may not be too bad. And he's going to be really cheap. That's the big thing. I'm going to let you walk. But I think we're going to have to move Sale and maybe just get a starting pitcher who's younger. Maybe not going to be a star, but maybe he gives us something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we have. Or maybe we can move some other pieces and keep Sale. I don't know. But right now we're at 80 million. We're 20 over budget. 20 million over budget, excuse me. So we are in a little bit of a pickle. But we'll figure it out. We have to. This is the problem when you get with these small market teams. Your window is short-lived unless you're very proactive with these deals. You can't keep players, for instance, we had Machado. If he's not performing well, we have to get rid of him. We can't pay. We can't just have that terrible contract because we can't afford it. For paying out a lot of money, you have to be able to get the production. So we got Greg Bird. That was big. Question is, the big one I'm worried about is Syndergaard. I have yet to see anything from him saying that Syndergaard signed. He's the only one who hasn't signed. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to look to see what we can do for a trade. So yeah, Sale's in 89. He's 33. $28.7 million. Or $28.97. We can get a good haul in return. Let's see what we can get. Get a guy and obviously we have to get a guy who's already signed. Hopefully they got a guy that's locked up already, their team locked up, their player up long term. That's what I'm looking for, a guy who's young. Maybe this Dillard, he's $4.7 million for the next 3 years. Last year he had a 3.6 on a ERA. He's an A potential, but he's 26. That's not young, but it's not old. That's the Reds. That's an option. They need to get more. We could definitely do that deal if we want it, but let's see what else we got. He's 27, and he struggled last year. Matz, that would be great if we get Steven Matz, but I don't think we'll be able to get that. Let's see what else we have as options here. Alex Reyes, maybe. He had a 5.81 ERA. Jeez, he struggled. We can't let guys struggle that bad. $14 million for Taijuan Walker. That does save us $14 million. He's 29. He's locked up for 2 more years. So he has the $14 million, then 14.7, 15.4. I say, let's do that. Can we get another, maybe a relieving prospect if you think there's a B potential or something like this right here? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take Taijuan Walker. That gives us $14 million to work with. So we now have, and if Syndergaard does not sign, we have Walker, Tehran, Skaggs, Eovaldi, and Finnegan. And then we have Vasquez coming up. We have Matilla, who could be an option. Poe's an option. We don't have an A potential pitching prospect, though. That's the problem. Relievers, we got Womack. We have Keela. We let Strickland go. We have him. And then we also have Taguchi, and we have Burnett, so that's not too bad. Anyone who's just getting overly paid on our team? Okay, so we're going to have Oates be our DH. Ooh, this guy's pretty good, but not yet. He's not ready yet. Gallo's making 15. That's such a good deal for us. Billings, yet we paid him because we had to give him that money. Conforto, that's not a bad deal for Conforto. Billy Burns, that's not too bad. Meadows is dirt cheap. So, yeah, that's not bad. Hopefully we can just... Let's see if I can maybe give him a new contract. I don't want to give him 5 years. Let's do 4 years plus a player contract. Player option. Let's see if he'll sign that. We got Syndergaard. Okay. So we should be then all set. Let's just make sure our 40-man roster, is all set. And then that's basically we can't really do much else in the off season. We just don't have the funds. So what happens when you actually scout well and you develop players? What happens is then you have to sign them, and that's not cheap. We're gonna probably have this Betts be our backup catcher because he's gonna be dirt cheap. So let's just call him up now. Have Lincoln. This guy might be better as a DH than. 74, 76 contact, 67 vision, 65 discipline. But he has more power. I'm probably going to use Lincoln Beard as a DH. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll have Chet have one more year in the minors. He actually might be a good trade chip at the trade deadline. Because at second base, he's kind of blocked as a second baseman from Villarreal. He's not eligible for the Rule 5 draft. I don't think you are. You're not. You're only 18. You probably are. We'll lock you up. We'll actually probably add you to it. That's good fielding, solid speed. And that's it. Okay. We can now... I might pick up someone in the Rule 5 draft. Salvador Perez signed with the Giants. Excuse me. Who's a fan? Ooh, Francisco Lindor. Only we could afford him, even though he's not that good. Yelich, 304 with 13 bombs. Vince Velasquez. We just don't have the funds to sign anyone. Speaking of which, he signed with the Tigers. Castellanos went to the Tigers for J.D. Martinez and Justin Upton. That was mostly just like a salary dump, it looked like. Lindor signed with the Cubs, man. They lost in the World Series, so they go get one of the best shortstops in the game. Sano signed with the Rays. Carlos Rendon signed with the Texas Rangers. We have too many people on our roster. We'll fix that real quick. Let's get some of these older guys off our team. One more, and we're good. All right, let's finish this up. We have Iglesias signing with the Toronto Blue Jays. We got Kyle Seager signing with the Marlins, a 2-year deal. Actually got 35 bombs, only 233 average, but 35 home runs is nice. All right, let's see. That's not our guy. Oh, actually looks kind of good. That's not our guy. He looks pretty good, too. We might, like I said, I might find a reliever, maybe. Where are we in the draft? 28th. There's some top 50 prospects that are, they're 26 and 25 years old in the mid-60s. Nah, not. I mean, we got 3. We have 5 bullpen arms better than him, so I don't think we need him. We're going to just pass on the draft. Let's finish the offseason up then. And set up our lineup and everything. Polanco got traded to the Yankees for a 81 overall shortstop who's 25. So, Yankees are loading up. We also now need to sign our coaching staff. We lost our pitching coach. He's an A pitching coach. We'll give him a 15-year deal. So you're a coach till you retire. All right, let's set up our rotation. Now we got Syndergaard, Walker, Teron, Finnegan, Skaggs, and we're gonna have Eovaldi will be our long man this year. Now we got Burnett. Yeah, that's not bad. Lopez, I don't think we want you in there though. We want. Well, we might have to. We don't really have anyone else. We'll use one. I mean, he's B potential. Maybe he turns into someone. I don't know. Our lineup now. Billings leading off. He hit, 291 with a 367. We'll give that a try. Meadows batting second. I don't want that. I do like Villarreal batting second. Gallo third. Bird fourth. I realize our lineup is so lefty heavy. Now we could use Drew Ward as our DH. But I want to try this Lincoln Beard. No, Ward's better. Yeah, our lineup is so lefty heavy. Holy cow. I'm not sure if that's... But they can hit... I mean, if they can hit lefties, it doesn't matter. Let's have Meadows up a little higher because of that power. And we don't want Betts. We want Deal catching. All right, that's good. Let's just set that up. So we want Villarreal batting. We want Gallo third. We want Deal catching. He's catching there. And let's put Billings. Let's put Meadows up. Oh, Gallo was third. Let's move you down. And Billings there. All right, there we go. Billings is at 99 now. Wow. Wow. And actually, that's not a bad deal. Yeah, he's actually upset. He's 99 overall, and he's only getting paid $16 million. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. He loves the coaching. That's what's keeping him at a 99 too. Or making him a 99. He's a 98, excuse me. And Gallo's a 91. He is unhappy with his contract. That is our team. Our team is not happy with their contracts. Greg Bird is. He just signed his. Very unhappy. Very unhappy. He wants to be a star. Well, the problem is you're not. Burns, happy. Drew Ward, unhappy with his contract. Like you can tell, most people are unhappy with their contracts. But that's it for the video, guys. We're now in 2022. At least we went to the ALCS last year. Our goal is to move up to the World Series this year. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Take it easy. I'll see you.